Right, welcome back everybody. Thanks for coming back and seeing me. Now, this is a bit different to me normal videos because normally I'm up to nonsense and growing or making, doing something. But this is a bit different because in 2 weeks' time is the 97th annual St Mirren Garden Society garden show. And I'm hoping to get a few things fit to put in there. It's quite early, so I haven't got a lot because of my timing's not been brilliant and all the rest of it. You might be thinking, well, hang on, if it's your first show, why have you already got a cup? Well, this is a cup that I got that's going to be presented at the show in honor of my mother, because some people say their mother's relation was a pillar of the community. Well, she really was, and she died last year. But she was secretary to the garden show for over 60 years. 60 bloody years. So what I've done, I've got a memorial cup to get presented at the show, and it's going to be presented for the best yeast buns, which is a bit of a Cornish thing, yeast buns. And she was known for her yeast buns, well, cooking in general. So that's why that's here. So hopefully my brother in Tasmania, Dave, will be watching. So this is what I've got, Dave, so you can see what's what, and hopefully you approve. So that's what's going on there. I mean, not only was she, I mean, it's nuts when you start thinking about it. She was a nurse for her entire working life. For a lot of it is as a community district nurse, for which she was nominated and got an MBE for her services to nursing. So it's bonkers. She was in she was in the Red Cross for 81 years. Started when she was 9, died when she was 90. So she's had a good life. So, we're not, yes, we mourn, but everything's good. So hopefully I can get someone together, because my grandfather, he started or was part of the group that started the garden show back then, 97 years ago. And I'll be honest with you, there's a Trenouth Brothers Cup that my father and my uncle put up for potatoes, but you've got to have 4 different varieties and 6 of each of those varieties. And I've got my second earlies out there in the buckets, so far looking fine. So I'm hoping out of those buckets I'll get enough potatoes to be able to enter that class, because I've got to be honest, I'd love to win that cup. All right, everything else, if you've been watching along, I've been growing trying to grow my giant onions. I know I should have done a catch up on I just got so much going on. I mean, I could post every day, but you get sick of it. So that's what's going on. 97th annual St Mirren garden show in 2 weeks' time, and I'm busily trying to figure out how to present things, how to put them into the show. So I'm hoping to get a few hints and tips from a few locals that I know that do enter, and hopefully we can go along, have a few things, and keep up the family tradition, as it were. So it's all a bit Vicar of Dibley-ish. I mean, this will crack you up. To enter, the cost of an entry is 15 pence. So it's 15 pence to enter, and first prize, well, that's a whopping 60p, which to be honest, nobody takes. They just chuck it back in the fund and to help, you know, for next year's. And a lot of the village gets involved. It's really a nice thing. You know, there's a raffle and there's tea and coffee and biscuits and homemade cake and flowers, cooking, vegetables. It's really quite cool. So that's what's going on. That's why there's a cup, and that's why I posted this. So hope you approve, Dave. And yeah, if you want to come back and see how we get on, please do. Be lovely to see you. Be nice to well, if anybody's got any hints on how to present potatoes or onions for a garden show, I'd love to hear them. Or if you know any good links to videos, that would be brilliant too. All right, so there we go. A bit different, not my usual shenanigans, but I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, this is all partly of why I got involved in having a go at gardening, which has become brilliant. I really enjoy it. Good for your mental health as well. Getting out, fresh air, happy days. Right. Well, that's it. I'll leave you there. Hopefully see you in a couple of weeks. Thanks for watching. Cheers and gone.